Um, I think it's a dance that God really used to shape my life. It's taught me. Oh gosh, it's taught me to relate with people in a sense. Because when you meet another dancer, another liquid head, everyone's different. I don't think I can name two heads that are similar that I've met, and learning to relate with them, not only on a personal level, like understanding one another, but also on a dance level, understanding just that vibe. Everyone talks about that vibe in their interviews too. It's like that vibe you get when you're with other dancers and other people. It's like it could be a spiritual vibe, it could be a inspirational vibe, whatever it is. I think to me, Liquid and Digits, even though it's an introverted dance, people playing with their fingers and just being off in the corner by themselves, and just doing their thing, and just getting lost in their own world. But at the same time, it's very social. It might not be like, hey, I'm going to go out in a circle and bust a power move and get a crowd reaction, but it's social on a personal level. It's very one-to-one almost. You talk to some heads who do digits, and they'll be like, like David, for example, DigiDave or Mr. King George, whatever he's going by these days. He'll say, when I do digits, I look someone in the eye, and I'm just gonna do it to them. I'm gonna show them my world. And this dance is a dance that connects on a personal level, rather than on more of a personal level than like on a performance level, as most other dances are. And to me, that's an amazing thing. So to me, I guess Liquid and Digits is a connection. It's a relationship. The story behind me and dance. Okay. I never danced until I guess sophomore year in high school. First time someone taught me any dance was a kid named Pat Jung. He showed me three things. He showed me a wave, a hand flow, and a side glide, and also like the back line, I guess. And that's basically, I guess, my introduction to dance. At the time, it was at a breakdancing club in my high school. So in there I learned six-step, up rock, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. But breakdancing wasn't something that, I was as interested in. After that, so junior year I accepted Christ, and after that I kind of stopped dancing for about a year, because I thought dancing was a pretty useless thing, it wasn't even like sports where you can go out there and play with people. It's like, just something I kind of did on my own, and it just didn't seem like it had any uses. So I stopped dancing for about a year, year and a half, until I came to college. Doing Southern Fellowship of Bible, rededicating my life to Christ. And at that point, I guess I realized that everything can be redeemed for God, for His glory, and I think I picked up dance again, especially in Liquid, because that was basically my foundation style. That was the style I was most proficient in at the time. And with college also came, I guess, Ethernet. And I was able to go online and watch clips, not like a 56K modem back at home. I had no idea, no exposure to any other Liquid other than, I think the arcade clip of Eric and my friend Pat Jung back in high school. But college came and I found Reflective. It was around the same time I rededicated my dance to Christ, and I figured it was a good way to reach out, spread the gospel through dance somehow. Put up clips. I used to put up clips for critique that would have like Bible verses on them, and just hoping to get the gospel out through those verses somehow, even through the music selection of the clips. Just hoping to get the message out. And Reflective was a big thing for me. Even though it's just a forum, I met a lot of guys on there that helped me out a lot. I met Kai, Matt there, and all the guys that we interviewed throughout the making of this website, and even I networked basically a little bit with the LPC through Reflective. That was like October 2003, I think, around that time. That's when all that happened. And I remember meeting Yejun on campus here at U of I, actually, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And he was the first person I ever saw do digits live. Because I saw digits on and some clips and stuff. I was like, dude, that's messed up. Your fingers can't move like that. And I didn't know Yejun was on the boards at the time, actually, and I bumped into him on campus. And I didn't really. Funny thing is, we got really close eventually, but funny thing is, I didn't really have contact with him on campus. We saw each other like once or twice, maybe 3 times at most. And that's about it. And it was after he left that we really connected and we really got to know each other, which was kind of ironic. I know around that time, Yejun asked me to go to Detroit one year, right before he left campus, and I was like, okay, what the heck, why not? I get to meet all these guys that I've been meeting on the boards, network with them to see what Liquid's really like out there. So I went, and that was an amazing experience with Liquid. This is the first time I met Eric and Jared. I think Lucas was there too, and Yejun was there. Who else was there? I think I met Richard at that one, Rocky. Were you there at that one? You were there, Kai. Okay. Yeah. It was really eye-opening. I mean, I watched all these clips with everyone, off the internet. And I've been studying the clips and just trying to learn what Liquid is, and it's different in person. It's different when you're there at the Detroit Music Festival and seeing the dancers vibe off of each other, seeing the dancers exchange ideas. And I remember walking back to the hotel, on the way back to the hotel. I was like, dude, Yejun, man. It's like, I've been here like, 6 hours? I think I learned more than I did the entire year. I spent like studying clips and stuff, and it was really great. After that, that's when I started really taking off on my own style of Liquid and trying to incorporate, martial arts and stuff like that. That summer, also, my freshman year summer, so yeah, I think 2003 summer, 2004 summer, something like that. In terms of dance, I was also asked to serve with a dance ministry called Mustard Seeds here at Covenant Fellowship Church on campus, and I guess they found me one day practicing by myself in the basement. That's what I do, I guess. And they asked me to serve with them, so I've been with them ever since. Still am. That's when I got really influenced in terms of hip hop, house, and just performing with them. The method of performance we do is actually we do a skit drama that somehow portrays the gospel and then intertwine it with dancing. So I had performance experience through that, choreography experience, I guess. And choreography was one of those things I couldn't do. They always make fun of me, like every day, because I could not pick up the dances. But yeah, I mean, it's been good training. It's been good learning even to study hip hop, other hip hop choreographers, in order to expand the ministry, to help choreograph and help with what I can. So yeah, that's that.